Do you ever feel overwhelmed by not being able to control a circumstance or a person or somebody else's life? I know that's happened to me a lot, especially with children or with grown young adults that are in control of their own lives but are going down a path that might not look very good to a parent. And I know many of you struggle with the same thing because a lot of you have talked to me about it. So I have just recently been in a circumstance where I really wanted to tell somebody what to do, how to go forward in their life, give them advice. And I stopped myself because I know that when I look up to God and I know that God is guiding me, I also know that God is guiding them. And to be able to trust that they have the angels they need to keep them on the path that is their path, that gives me comfort. When I know that I can't control and I don't want to control their path to the divine. Everybody has their own individual path to the divine. And it's none of my business what their path looks like. And I don't know what's best for them. I don't know if going through the struggle that I see them going through, what I think of as needlessly, is not the best thing for them. Maybe that is exactly what they need to get to where they need to go. Maybe it's exactly what they need to hit some wall to say, oh, and then wake up to leaning on the divine. So we just don't know what others need. And I do not want to pretend to know. But I can, sitting over here when they're over there, I can know that they're being governed by God, because I know that I'm being governed by God. And that brings me a lot of comfort. So I share this with you in the hopes that if you find yourself in that place where you so desperately want to try to help somebody or ultimately control what's happening in their life, because you don't want them to hurt and you don't want them to be in pain, that this may give you the courage to let go and let God, as the phrase says, to really trust that God is in control. No matter what the picture looks like, God is in control, and good always wins in the end. So I pray this gives you hope, and I send you love. All right.